Reddit, an active audience and the public sphere. What is a public sphere? A public sphere is a participatory democracy between citizens who come together to discuss public affairs, thus forming public opinions. We only find approximations to this ideal as no platform is completely unmoderated in this day and age. Due to advancements in communication technology, the public sphere has changed from a location to a network. In the past, public spheres were coffee houses, salons, and table societies ran by aristocrats. When the newspaper was invented, the newspaper made these discussions accessible to the public, thus making the public sphere what it is today. What is activism? Activism is a practice that creates a call to action in support or opposition to a controversial issue. One of the most noticed voices of activism today emerged from the February 14th mass shooting known as the Parkland Massacre. Emma Gonzalez is a bisexual Latinx. She has just received the Community Impact Award for all the work on gun safety advocacy she has done.
Everyone who has been touched by the cold grip of gun violence understands.
Emma and 4 other survivors of the Parkland Massacre announced on CNN a national march for our lives, which resulted in over 2 million participating.
Fight for your lives before it's someone else's job.
What is Reddit? Reddit is the platform we are going to be looking at for the viable public sphere and assessing whether or not it is a viable option. Reddit is the 6th most popular site in the United States. Reddit is made up of over 1 million communities, or as they're known online, subreddits. Each of these subreddits relates to a different topic. How do public spheres affect social aspects? Lopez Leiva, an activist for gun safety, reported that the announcement on CNN about the march awakened him and gave him new hope. Lopez later created a Facebook event. Lopez connected 94 bipartisan student groups, civic organizations, and teachers' unions with the event. His event resulted in nearly 100,000 demonstrators taking part in the march. In just 5 weeks, with the help of the modern public sphere, these students had organized one of the largest youth protests since the Vietnam War. As stated before, activism, when used in a public sphere, is used to oppose or support a controversial idea. This means that by creating a discourse for people to engage and participate in events relating activism, a target could be created for these events, thus leading to physical or detrimental effects. Returning to what Reddit could possibly mean for activism, according to Levinson, a civics professor at Harvard, the fact is that activism doesn't work, as innumerable barriers keep youth activists permanently fragile. In reference to the Parkland shooting activism, low-income students and youth of color may find it more difficult to become recognized or accepted as a positive change rather than an imminent threat. Reddit gives the chance of online presences and forums that give safe, inclusive places to gather, share, discuss. Reddit, thus, I believe, is a safe place for all to engage in discourse, but may not be the right platform to create a call to action. Thank you.